episode of Press Box. Swiper joining here right
Can
now.
You hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, man. You know what I mean? I was about to get into the intro. What's good, Swiper? We're live right now, though.
What up?
Welcome to the party. Got my dude Trey over here. Hey, we got J-Rob, y'all. We got J-Rob in the
back
building.
In the old crib, too.
Back in the old crib, old ways,
you know.
Days.
Yeah,
if you know. Then we got my dog Trent. What's good, Trent? I see Pops FC. They got the dub, but we'll get more to that later on. Yeah. And then we got my man Earl.
Hey, man.
That a Ravens jersey?
Yes, man. He got a Ravens jersey. Hold on, let's break it down to He got a Ravens jersey, a Bills covered, and some Commanders slippers and hats.
Hey, man.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm rooting for my. Hey, listen, I like Josh Allen. All right,
if you know the Lord, this is crazy work.
I like Josh Allen.
Crazy work if you know the Lord.
Hey, man, I just want Baltimore to win, man. That's all, man. I'm hoping they win, man. That's all.
Early, you gonna talk about your fantasy scores again this week to start the show off, or what?
Hey, it's being top 2 or 3 scores. With my terrible ass receiving core, as they say. I do what I can.
Okay, but who had the highest score though?
Oh, you adorable. You so adorable.
No. Didn't he open the show up like that last time, Trent?
You did.
He did.
Early. I don't even know why he's talking, bro. He got belted by an auto pick team.
He said, "I got who early did
you did by me in fantasy
last week."
You got belted by an auto pick team
last week.
Embarrassing. And then Trent got belted the week after.
No.
I'm giving out whoopings, bro.
I love talking without context.
Not gonna lie, belted is what I did.
Hold on.
What I did to my dog Bama.
Hold on. I forgot.
I forgot
early. I forgot J-Rob was on the show when we were going over the lineup. I said I ain't seen J-Rob in months. And then on top of that, the way fantasy worked, early came on the mic last week talking about, oh look, I put up one, my team. So and I was sitting here like it's week 1. Why would you?
Hey, if you 2-0, raise your hand.
And all I was saying,
if you 2-0, raise your hand.
And all I was saying,
if you 2-0, raise your hand.
All I was saying was that
you 1-1 niggas.
What you can't do is you can't look at week 1 and think that's going to be indicative of the rest of your week. And I was just wondering, he bragged about having the top scorer last week. Did he have the top scorer this week?
I'm the Packers. Who you, J-Rob? You the Bills? Who you? I'm the Packers, J-Rob. Who you? I'm a 2-0 team. You a 2-0
bunch
team?
Of non-champions.
You a 2-0 team, J-Rob?
I might be the Eagles.
Hey,
man. That lost already. We're not talking to them.
What? 9:17, 8:33 p.m. I'm gonna clip this, bro.
And what nigga said about JT team? That nigga ain't cracked 100 in 2 weeks.
Lose, this is gonna be a clip.
JT nigga ain't cracked 100 in 2 weeks. He got the best team. He killed it.
Early might not make the playoff, but hold on. Before we get the show started, I want to say what's up to everybody. What's up to everybody in the audience, man. Shout out to y'all. Exciting news here at Players Choice. Y'all know what time it is, y'all. We have an official partnership with Splash Sports. These are paid fantasy contests of games of skill where you compete against each other, not the house. We're starting off with the NFL alongside Press Box, and we'll get on the NBA too in a few months. We're starting off with 2 fire contests that y'all can compete on with us on for the whole NFL season. $50,000 Survivor and $15,000 Weekly Pick'em are live now. Link in bio / description at the top of the comments. Must be 18 or older to play, 21 or older to play in Massachusetts, Iowa, Arizona, Louisiana, 19 or older to play in Alabama and Virginia. Paid partnership, terms apply. Tap in. Y'all know what time it is. We here with the Press Box. What's going on? Welcome back, J-Rob.
I'm good. I'm happy to be back, y'all. Just so some of y'all know, I work for a baseball team, so I'm in season right now. So haven't been on the show because I've literally been working. So I literally work at a stadium, y'all. So I'm glad to be back. The season's over. So I'm ready to be tapped back in.
You went to baseball? Damn.
Yeah, man. I just go where opportunity seeks, man. I'm a grinder, man. So, but I'm glad to be back. I miss y'all. I'm glad to talk football. Listen, my fantasy team, just so y'all know, I was drafting during a baseball game. That's why the only pick I made was Travis Hunter. And y'all seen what I do, 2-0 to start the season, man. I'm glad to be back with the boys,
2-0 with Travis Hunter.
I will say, in another league that I'm in, we drafted for my brother after like the 6th round, maybe the 4th round, and he got a squad, bro. We drafted him Herbert, Keenan Allen, and Baker.
Wow.
Oh, I'm not feeding no other nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But you know how it
He was soft.
When you do the,
we got that nigga kickers after pick 5.
No, we don't do that. That's why nobody trusts you with their money either. What I'm saying in this instance is that my dog wanted us to make sure we at least gave him a comparable team. So we drafted based on what he would normally do. So we took Herbert like early-ish. And then he got Keenan out and Trent.
Is there money in this league, or is it like winning?
6 this year? What?
Is there money in this league, or is it bragging points?
No.
Okay, yeah, bragging points, cool. Money league, no, sir. You better be here or be square.
I'm drowning. You're drowning. You're drowning.
Well,
drowning.
I'm glad everybody's here. I will be hosting today. Shout out to our dog Corey. I'm taking care of a personal situation. So thoughts and prayers are with my dog. Great dude, great man. He's been a great addition to this team. Brings a whole unique energy and perspective. And honestly, he brings us a lot of expertise and a lot of things that we need. So shout out to him. Definitely will miss him today. I thought Early wasn't going to be here because he embarrassed himself last weekend. Can I just get an update on everybody's Splash Survivor, or is everybody still in?
Who embarrassed himself? I'm in Splash Survivor.
Barely.
I'm not in.
This man barely. I went with the Rams.
You did. That's right.
Yeah, I almost went with the Rams too.
Them Steelers, but I had 2. I ain't gonna lie, I did have 2 splashes, and I went with the Steelers on 1.
I told y'all Seattle was gonna beat them.
Done with that nigga, man.
I told you, Trey. I tried to tell him.
Done with the Steelers, bro.
I was like, bro, I don't know. Seattle.
They don't want to listen though. They don't see the potential in Seattle.
It was a good game, and then when Caleb Johnson did that odd ass shit, bro, and
they just ran away. Yeah,
that he gave the game away. Like you trolling at the end of the day.
But y'all shouldn't be back and forth with Seattle. Like, what are we doing, bro?
We 2 weeks in. Seattle got a decent defense. You out of the Survivor Series already? What happened?
Happy birthday, Swiper. J-Rob, you to the Jets.
You said your Survivor pick didn't make week 2.
Oh no, I'm good. I'm all in there.
Is everybody still in Survivor so far?
J-Rob not. He gone.
I made it. My first 2 weeks was safe.
J-Rob, who'd you pick?
I'm not in the Survivor pool. Sorry.
Oh, okay, bad.
I'm finally getting back.
I told y'all who to go with. If y'all listen, y'all listen.
No, but look, let me tell you though, I had the Rams Titans too, but I was listening to Corey, and I switched because I was like, who am I? I'm more likely to pick the Rams later on down the line, right? Early, so I was like, all right, let me go with the Cowboys Giants, dog. I'm talking about end of the 4th quarter when Russ hit.
You went Cowboys or Giants?
I said, oh no, bro.
Oh yeah, you went Cowboys.
Wait, Swiper. Wasn't you were the same person earlier when we were doing the preseason talks on the stream? You said that the Giants were going to get the Cowboys. You said the Giants
did, but
they almost did.
But I felt good. I felt good about the way that the Dallas had played the first game. I was like, what? Maybe this will be a spot they can. But I ended up being right a month ago. Like the Giants put them on.
Swiper, the whole 4th quarter. Swiper.
I'm telling you,
Swiper. The whole 4th quarter in the chat. Trent hit me. Yeah, Early. What's that shit? Russell wasn't that ball, nigga. Soon as the nigga, soon as overtime comes, this nigga Russ sold the game. I said, yeah, all right.
Nah, that looked good. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta admit, I was highly impressed by Russ. I was highly impressed. Look, that was vintage Russ. That was vintage Russ.
After week 1, Early come. Man, get rid of start Jameis.
I said Jackson.
I said word for word. I said, you saying this right now in the next game, he can come out and ball. And kid you not, he has career high passing yards ever.
He was cool. Can we be honest?
And they said he game manager.
Can we be honest? Shout out to my guy Steve Nelson. What the fuck? What the Cowboys doing defensively on? I've never seen a team just let one nigga catch the ball.
Wait.
It was ridiculous, dog.
Which one of y'all? Hey, that's what I'm about to say.
Hey.
Since we doing reaction,
coming off an injury.
Boy, that boy Diggs was looking real mopey out there. So was what was going on early?
My man, shout out to my guy Steve Nelson.
No, not shout out.
I had to slide in his DMs.
No, early ain't no shout out to nothing. Trent, it wasn't even just Malik. It was Wandale.
Coming off an injury. He's coming off an injury. You guys are nasty.
That's my dog.
He's coming off an injury. You guys are nasty.
No, I don't want to hear that shit because when y'all last week, he's strapped. AJ Brown got him strapped.
He was strapped.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That was
Bama. Get in here, man. This is Alabama guy. Get in here.
He ain't about to defend that.
He can't because you know what Malik was doing. The real wide receiver was doing to them.
Chill,
relax. Watch your
no. But since y'all want to go on this, what's up with the Tyrod Tracy shit? Y'all told me Tyrod Tracy was a decent back.
I will say this right now. I almost early in another league, a keeper league, we get 2 keepers. I took him at a pickup last year, like in the 18, so I could have kept him in the 18. And I told myself last minute, I said, I don't feel good about this Gadabo situation in him. And I took Kittle instead. And obviously Kittle gets hurt for 4 weeks, but I still got him. But Tracy not Tracy's fault. It's not Tracy's fault. Tracy been stinky this year for the Giants.
You know what's been stinky this year? That boy that y'all love coming out of Boise State.
No, yeah, we can talk about that in a minute.
I'm not gonna lie.
He's so gross.
I'm not lost. First 2 rounds.
I think Genty gonna be just fine, bro. I really do.
He's gonna be good.
I think
they don't have none of that team though, J-Rob.
It's not even that. They just need an O-line to block for him.
Yeah, I don't think
they have time for him to win his one-on-one battles, bro. He looked like a superstar, bro. Like,
I've seen him talking many times in the open field.
I think you'll be in a bit disingenuous. He's flashed already a few times. He's already.
Hold on. Let's do it this way, y'all, for the sake of order, because I want to make sure that we do everything like we haven't talked about any of these games. I know the people want to hear about their teams, as stinky as they might be, but so. We talked about the Packers Commanders last week. Jaden might be out this week too. That's big news. We'll have more updates come Sunday, but we already talked about that game. But the first game of the week, y'all. Hey, matter of fact, Trey, I want you to lead us off today on this subject. J-Rob, I want your hands ready to clap. Trent, I want your eyes locked in and focused. Bam, I want you sitting up straight, looking straight into the camera. Early. Talk about L-Jack. Talk about Lamar. Did you see Lamar versus them Browns?
Listen, man, he looked like what he was supposed to look like, and and it looked like them corners was covering this week. Them corners was covering this week.
Yes, sir.
Look different. But I told niggas we ain't got to deal with. But I said that Josh Allen is a different animal. I don't like playing against Josh Allen. Man, I do a franchise. But going against Joe Flacco, they was gonna have a good day. I knew that was gonna happen. And that Browns team,
Lamar was going ball versus them. They never really ball versus Cleveland.
That'd be their trap game.
I ain't gonna lie. Lamar showed me week 1, even though they lost. Listen. Hey, listen.
But Derrick Henry has 31 yards though. Y'all, 31. Derrick Henry couldn't get off at all.
He's just good now. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Which fed back into my point, man. Everybody eats with Lamar Jackson. He showed you what happens. Lamar showed you what happens. Finally, you shut Derrick Henry down.
Talk about it.
And come on, man.
Come on, man.
Whoa. I want to be that party.
Here we go.
I want to be that party.
You be that party people right now.
I don't want to be that party.
You don't want to be that guy, but you're being that guy.
I want to be that party people. But that statement don't matter to the playoffs come. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
yeah.
You're right.
That is true though.
He do turn into a different person.
Y'all so nasty.
You know for a fact because we didn't see games where Derrick Henry they ain't have really the best games. Lamar still wouldn't deal. I'm not tripping with that. But that statement you saying that has to apply to the playoffs though. So that's just
why gotta be the playoffs? Why can't we just acknowledge what he's doing right now?
Because that's the biggest thing that we have.
And so we're being team win merchants, by the way. Oh, but also Trent, I want to read you this stat. I want y'all to react to this because y'all are ball knowers. At least most of you up here. Somebody up here, I ain't gonna say his name. Did you know the last 20 games for Lamar Jackson?
Oh yeah, his shit is OD.
A 123.9 passer rating.
There's not 10 quarterbacks better than him.
47.62 passing yards.
Ever
50 touchdowns. 5 interceptions.
There's not 10 quarterbacks ever better than Lamar.
Best in the world, bro.
You mean like
no, early. I'm gonna repeat. There's not 10 quarterbacks ever to play the game.
No,
it's not been Lamar or Josh Allen.
No,
I won't speak on it right now.
I agree. I 100% agree with that statement. The only thing keeping them boys undeniable, no debates, is a ring apiece. One ring apiece, the conversations, I'm not even trying to hear them. Not even trying to hear them.
Yo, 1,000 rushing yards, 57 total TDs, y'all, and a 120. What?
Come on, bro. Ridiculous. Video game. Video,
I told people, bro. I told people
bro.
Lamar Jackson is the Captain Planet of the black QBs, bro. Like you cannot compare him to one because it takes all of them to equal Lamar, bro. He's an alien, bro.
I like
what he did throwing the ball and what he can do running the ball is ridiculous, bro.
I can watch Lamar Jackson rushing highlights all day.
Dog, he got that twitch like
he be boogieing on niggas.
He got that twitch like Barry Sanders, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Some of the moves he be pulling.
Nah, Lamar got that round the way throwback twitch.
Let me ask you this.
Grew up with the homies.
Let me ask you this, Bama. Is Lamar Jackson top 3 twitchiest player all time?
No.
Top 3 what?
Twitchiest players all time. No.
You talking about just in general?
In
like
general,
juke moves, just period.
You got Barry 1.
I'm going Barry 1 for sure.
Hey, you asked me, Bama. You asked me. Dante Hall.
Shady.
I'm about to say, it's guys like Dante Hall. I was about to say it's just why. It's guys like it's too many guys.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. He might not have played in the NFL too long, but I'm saying
Twitchiest quarterback all time.
I'm saying
Twitchiest quarterback all time. No, it's not even close.
He's even the best of it.
Early. One at a time. J-Rob, who are you saying?
Peter Ward. Twitchiest players ever.
FSU Peter Ward.
Twitchiest players ever. Oh my God.
Peter hey, let me counter you.
USC J-Rob. Reggie Bush.
Well, obviously Reggie. But let me counter you with this. If we doing college, Trent, let me see if you know ball. Pat White.
Pat White was a demon.
Pat White was crazy. Alabama.
West Virginia.
Pat White.
It was Steve Slayton had with him.
It was Steve Slayton and Owen Schmidt.
He's another
demon.
Hey,
matter of fact, hey, TikTok, do your job. Just pull up a Pat White. I haven't seen a Pat White highlight.
Put him up.
He was so terrible in the pros.
What you got to do for the edit?
He wasn't terrible. He just got a concussion, bro, with Miami, bro.
Hey, what we need for the edit, let's go. Pat White edit, please.
That dude was crazy. Now, I think if you ask me offensive, now this is another question.
Oh, Braxton Miller, twitchy.
Yeah, that B button, Ohio State. Where was that in
Virginia Tech?
Virginia Tech.
Twitchy.
Bro, it was a wrong side tray. It was a wrong side B button. It was a 2 players skedaddled up the field, gone. See you later.
How we feel about Jamal Charles?
Of course, but Jamal I feel like was more smooth.
Kadarius Toney.
Kadarius Toney was twitchy.
I ain't gonna lie, Kadarius.
Tavon Austin.
Tavon was twitchy.
Percy Harvin.
Percy was twitchy.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm saying D-Jack too. I'm saying D-Jack.
Nah, D-Jack went twitchy.
D-Jack won twitchy. What was the running back's name at Oklahoma State back in the day?
I know who you talking about.
Yes,
no.
Jaquid.
Oh yeah.
That's Oregon.
Wait. Wasn't Jaquid Roger at Oregon State?
He might be talking about.
Hey, who was the kick returner that the Panthers drafted? And he had that crazy kick return.
He at Oklahoma State. I'm thinking about this now.
Oklahoma State. I don't know about because.
This is going to be on the top.
No, there was another one. No, Tyreek Hill. Somebody in chat said he was a running back at Oklahoma State before he got kicked out and went to West Alabama. But he was. I watched him when I was at Baylor too, bro. I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw him getting them punt returns. I couldn't believe how fast he was.
Actually, you know who was also really insanely twitchy at quarterback? Boykin, TCU.
Oh yeah,
Trayvon Boykin.
He was garbage.
Hey, I seen somebody in the chat say I ain't seen nobody twitchier than Tyreek Hill though. I ain't seen
twitchier though. Yeah, I mean,
nah.
He's twitchy, but that's like the
start.
Not the guys we named.
I'm trying to tell you, Kadarius Toney went ridiculous with that twitch.
He's not more.
Somebody said so. Ward Dunn. Ward Dunn was another one.
Than him though.
I ain't gonna lie, fun twitchy. Johnny Manziel was fun twitchy too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Johnny was fun twitchy.
I ain't gonna lie, some of his moves was so like cartoon character that I don't even understand how people wasn't hitting him, bro. Like
I know, right? And what's somebody I know I hate, but I gotta give him his love. Kyler Murray too, Slim.
Kyler
stop and go.
Yeah, Saquon got
he cut niggas on and stop and go.
Saquon got getting these combos. Bijan when it comes to just twitching.
Somebody said C-Mac, RG3, Santana Moss.
I ain't gonna lie. The reason why I just bring up the Twitch conversation is because Lamar Jackson, bro, like
Le'Veon Bell.
It just looked ridiculous sometimes watching people try to tackle him, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what is it, bro? If it's not,
it's like he's fast to everybody.
Like, what is it?
I saw somebody 5 yards.
He's just fast to everybody, bro. It's not even.
I hate these rookies. Look, shout out to Adore Jackson, but Adore Jackson was 5 yards in front of that boy. That boy Lamar.
Not too much of my dog, chill.
Yeah, that's my dog.
I ain't gonna lie, he had that boy.
Your dog got walked the first week.
Hey, so did Trayvon Diggs.
Man.
My dog got an All Pro though.
Don't
But
matter.
I will say though, if Lamar Jackson keeps this up, y'all, and we get a 4th straight season, and really this would be the 5th out of the last 7 seasons since 19. He's put up like an elite top of the league season, bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Like,
just please win a ring, 10. Man.
He's already
got a ring, bro.
He don't need to get a ring to be top 10.
Trent,
he's not top 10 though.
He's top 10. You cannot tell me live.
For the sake of the clip, though, bro. Like, who's at their peak? How many QBs have been better at their peak than him?
It's not a lot.
It's not a lot, bro.
2015.
But we're not doing that's the thing. If we talking about peak or ability, then you right.
The only
said all time.
Currently I take over Lamar. Just that we talking about just right now in the league. Is Mahomes and Allen peak wise, but outside of that,
wait, in the league right now,
we're not talking. If you talking about all time though, Trent, you said all time, nigga.
I'm not taking Josh.
But hold on, y'all. We're doing 2 different conversations. I'm trying to hear Trent like the peak.
No, I'm saying I'm talking about when you brought up peak. I'm saying like in the league right now, just peak wise, Mahomes and Allen like they peak version.
Well, to be fair, Rodgers does have that 20.
Whoa, I forgot. You're right. But Rodgers too. But like. It's the big 4 with the probably what's his name? The Mahomes, A-Rod, Brady, Peyton, to me, Josh Allen. After that, start throwing names.
I'm trying to think of another quarterback since 2000 that's like
he still ain't top 10 all time.
I think he better than a lot of.
So a couple years in there.
You got Brady
too, but like even then,
Lamar's better than Drew Brees.
I'm sorry. Really, Drew
Damn, Jamal already better than Drew Brees.
Lamar's better than Drew Brees to me. I'm saying it. I'll say it. I think Lamar is better. I think he's greater. I love Drew Brees.
What size you wear, J-Rod? I'm gonna send you a Lamar jersey. What size you wear?
XL, bro. Send that in. Send it in. Send it in.
Hey, no, I want an authentic one early. Matter of fact, why did I get one? Man, that's crazy.
No, you're not, bro. You're not, bro.
Easily I am. What are you talking about, bro? You never be big up in Lamar, bro. Ever, bro. You be on here and be like,
he doesn't even know the Lord, bro.
You be like, Josh.
He doesn't know the Lord.
Josh.
This is how I know.
I ain't gonna lie. For swiping to say to a nigga who close to Baltimore.
This how I know.
Authentic one.
This how I know.
Close to Baltimore.
He hasn't heard me talk about Lamar.
Nigga, I can go to the shop, bro.
I've never been like that.
That's cool. That's cool with you, bro. I was in Baylor when I was I seen Louisville myself, eye to eye. I saw what I saw.
Swipe, but you ain't no real Lamar fan. J-Rob,
what are you talking about?
Thank you. If you know the Lord, I done had debates over Lamar on this like real debate.
I'm not Bama about like Bryce Young, who we'll talk about here in a little bit. But I'm saying that like, overall, I think Lamar is having a crazy. I'm saying, bro, like I'm very impressed. That Cleveland game was special. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, he's elite,
I'll leave it
bro.
at that. But hey, by the way, Quinshon Judkins, Trent.
Yes, he's nice.
Yeah, he ain't like he lifted Marlon Humphrey up so bad. And that shit was crazy. Nah, it was good seeing Quinshon play though. He just the Browns, bro, they just pack it up. You already know y'all about to be another top.
But it was close though. It was like it was looking like it was
close though. But shout out,
I'm not gonna lie.
That's not divisional match.
Can we say one thing about the Browns though? Like, let's be honest. Mm-hmm. The Browns are the most frustrating team in the NFL because what are we doing even watching Joe Flacco play football? Let's just be honest, bro. Like, this is a waste of time. It's a waste of everybody's time. And this idea that they're trying to be competitive with Joe Flacco, come on, bro. Are we delusional? Like, I might as well just put clown paint on my face if I really think you're trying to be competitive.
Joe was all right
with Joe
last week
Flacco
versus the Bengals, though.
I know it cost a lot.
It's not about that. It's not about that. We know what Joe Flacco is. We know, like, it doesn't. He gonna have, if you have a decent game here and there, we know what he is. The reality is, you have these 2 rookies on the bench. Do you care about what your future looks like, or is this just like, did they just want the smoke and mirrors?
We forget they got Deshaun Watson sitting over there. I'd have gave him his Russell Wilson Denver walking paper.
Do you
just
think
keep the money, bro? Just keep the money, bro.
Are still going to be in the Deshaun Watson business when he comes back from injury?
Just keep it, bro. Keep the money.
Like, let's be honest.
Just leave, bro. Keep the money.
Yeah,
bro.
He's not getting back on the field with them.
Yeah, you can have it. Keep the money. Keep the money. Just take it.
Thank you. They're not going to be back in business with Deshaun Watson. It's over with. So the reality is, what are the Browns doing, wasting everybody's time? Do you really like Dylan Gabriel? Do you really like Shedeur Sanders? Do you want to see if they can be your starting quarterback or not? Because the reality is, if you're going to go out the year and play Joe Flacco for all, 17, 18 games for this season, and then have the number 2 or 3 pick in the NFL draft, and then you're going to take a quarterback. What was the point of wasting the time of having these two players?
Don't you think they're just trying to like build up and I'm asking, don't you think what they're trying to do behind the scenes is build up the youngins and get them ready like mentally with the playbook and all that?
No. To me, I'm gonna tell you why I don't think that's a bad thing to say at all. But the reason why I can't even get behind that Swiper is because if that is a 3rd and 5th round pick you took with these quarterbacks. The reality is if they get a number 1, a top 3 pick, and they like a quarterback, they're taking a quarterback. So they don't have the time to develop these guys. You got to just throw them in the fire and see who can pick this up faster than the other. Because the reality is nobody is under this delusion that having Joe Flacco for 17 games, we're going to be a playoff team. We're going to be a winning team. It's a waste of everybody's time, and they're wasting these 2 quarterbacks' time. Nobody needs to see another Joe Flacco game, but they're going to keep putting them out there, and Kevin Stefanski's going to go up on the mic and make everybody feel like we're stupid going through this whole process, but it's not a process. It's just a waste of time. Can they play or can they not play? What are we waiting on? And I don't know why nobody else is frustrated about this. It's so stupid. Like, it's just a waste of everybody's time.
Ain't no way Joe Flacco got a full-time job and Kirk Cousins on the sideline looking like a sad assistant coach.
That's exactly my point. If you care about winning, that's exactly my point, Early. If you care about winning, why didn't you go bring in a Kirk Cousins who's riding the bench right now? Like, what are we talking about? Like, you have Joe Flacco at 40 years old. If you really believed in any other quarterback around the league, you went with Joe Flacco. Like, give me a break. No disrespect to Joe Flacco, legend, but it's just right now, Joe Flacco, not the old you, this you, bro. I'm sorry.
But you already know how I feel, though.
Lamar Jackson said, "Nigga, this is my team."
The next year, what they're waiting on is that for that next year's draft, Trent, and they're gonna grab that ticket for that number 1 overall, and they're gonna say Lenore Sellers.
Oh my God! Stop it! Stop it!
I don't think he's.
Stop it! Jesus Christ! Stop bringing his name up.
He needs to stay another year.
All right, no. I think he can go out in the draft. I just don't think he'll be the first quarterback taken.
That's
it. All right. Next game up, y'all. This is a sad one for me personally. I am a fan of all the AFC North quarterbacks, Bengals and Jaguars. So the unfortunate news is that Joe Burrow is down with a grade 3.
Yeah, he's
grade 3 turf toe,
new?
Which means he's going to be out for at least 3 months. And some medical professionals that I've heard talk about this have said that is an extremely, extremely nice outlook on what could happen with the turf toe. It is more likely, in some people's estimation, he will be out for the entire year. How do y'all feel about the Bengals game? And how do you feel about how Trevor Lawrence performed and the fact that the Bengals even still were able to win that game?
Well, number 1, what's his name? That PI they caught on Travis Hunter, they hold him. That shit was not PI. That's number 1.
I agree with
number
that.
2, I don't know. BTJ was trolling that game. I don't know what was up with him. I knew he got thrown a crazy hospital ball, but you doing that, crazy. Then you dropping that, I think he dropped a 4th down. That shit was crazy. T-Law, though, it's just like, bro, at some point, I was just having this talk with Lily yesterday. Like, at some point, when is he a bust? Like, when is T-Law a bust? Like, you still got time to unravel yourself to not become a busting more. I think Baker Mayfield and Jared
I'm about to say Baker saving niggas. You never know.
Baker Mayfield did it. Jared Goff did it later down the line. But, bro, as right now, at some point, bro, Trevor Lawrence, bro, like, I'm stinking this shit up, bro. I'm sick of this shit, bro. I'm sick of it. Like,
I ain't gonna lie. All Joe Burrow is the quarterback version of Christian McCaffrey. I should have known this was coming. Season was too good last year. Every time he give you a good season, injury. Great season, injury. So I should have known this was coming, dog. Joe Flacco always get hurt every other season, bro, just like Christian McCaffrey.
Now, they show the stats. I ain't even because of my fault, but they show the stats. When you compare him and Andrew Luck shit, it's Joe Burrow's just literally worse, which is mind-boggling, by the way. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, that O-line terrible.
I'm gonna be honest though. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say one thing, like, because I really don't want Joe Burrow to have like the same type of ending like with Andrew Luck. But I do think there is going to be a conversation now because what it sounds like is he broke his toe. They're calling it a turf toe, but he broke his toe, and so that's really what he did. You know what I'm saying? Because a turf toe is essentially like micro breaks in your toe.
It's a ligament.
So it's like the reality is. Grade 3, he's out for 3 months, and Swipe, like you said, it's an optimism to it. that he'll be ready to go in 3 weeks. So that means his rehab has to be electric for him to come back on time. And we're going to have this conversation where the Bengals front office appeasing Joe Burrow wanting to bring back T. Higgins is going to look like one of the worst decisions in front office management. And I think sometimes you have to save your franchise quarterback from themselves because the chemistry he's made with T. Higgins and Chase is lifelong. And so I understand it. Those are your brothers. But the reality is you have needed upfront protection for a while now. This has been a conversation literally since they've drafted you. Even when they got you Jamar Chase, everybody said, are you not going to get this guy an offensive lineman? And it worked out with Chase for the most part, obviously. But that money, the fact that they got 3 offensive players taking a majority of their cap, and they don't have a line to protect this guy. And Trent, you brought it up. His numbers are comparable to Andrew's Luck's, and his are worse. It's kind of alarming. So how many conversations are we going to have if Joe Burrow remains healthy? If Joe Burrow remains healthy, it's going to get redundant. And so
you think it's Joe Burrow's fault more so because he wanted T. Higgins back instead of getting O-line? You think it's organization's fault?
I mean, at the end of the day, he is going to have to take some accountability when we look back on it.
Why?
But
for what?
Because it was also his decision too. This is what he wanted. Like you have to understand. Like,
but he doesn't build a team. That's not his responsibility.
It's not. But you're not going to get premier offensive linemen unless you draft them all. And so, at the end of the day, no disrespect to Joe, but he understood like the risk of them paying all 3 of them guys at the top. Like he's not unaware of the strong arm and a bit of what they're able to spend. I'm not saying we'll also look back at the front office too, because they make the final decision. So I'm not going to crush Joe Burrow about it, but the front office makes the final decision. And they didn't have to do it. They could have said, listen, T, we can't do it. We can't meet you at the number you want. And if T went on, he would have got this money he was looking for somewhere else. So the reality is they could have saved him from himself, and I don't think it would have been a bad thing to do. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like he needs offensive line protection, and he's needed it since they've drafted him with the first overall pick, 5-6 years ago. So that's where
I ain't gonna lie. If I'm Joe Burrow, at this point in time, it's like your homeboys who date the girl that you tell them leave alone. And so at this point, it's like whatever happened to you, bro. Either leave the Bengals and go somewhere else. Because I'm gonna tell you, the Minnesota Vikings would love to have you. You got another LSU receiver over there. They'd love to have you. But I just feel like that. And when you get back from your injury, start thinking about putting on Michael Parsons, man. Start thinking about leaving, man. Going somewhere else and seeing some new grass. I wouldn't mind seeing Joe Burrow somewhere else. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just wouldn't.
You think he gonna leave Chase though? Like
he's not leaving.
No, he's not leaving.
I ain't gonna lie. And here's my problem as a grown ass man. If that's how y'all feel, then whatever happens, Joe Burrow happens to him. If he got to retire at 30, like Andrew Luck, bye. Because that's Chase. So what? So the fuck what?
What quarterback leaves?
You stand for a receiver? Hey, bro, stop
early.
Bro,
what
stop
quarterback leaves the situation they're in their prime?
All-time receiver?
When does that happen? When does that happen?
It doesn't happen.
That don't happen.
What does it matter having an all-time receiver when you're?
I think the only example you can say is
don't do that. Though.
Quarterbacks don't do that at all. The only thing, like they don't.
I think Deshaun Watson is probably the only.
And Deshaun happened for
he had to leave.
Yeah, exactly.
But this is a new era.
And remember, and early to be fair, Deshaun, what we thought Cleveland was getting was a 4,740 touchdowns.
Right, exactly.
We thought that's what they were getting, and the 100%. Cleveland was dang sure when they gave up 3 first-round picks for him. So I'm saying that like you never.
This is a new era though, dog. You can't just. This is a new era though. Like I get that old school. Oh okay, yeah,
so Lamar's
but it's a new era, bro. You got to change.
Lamar needs to do it next because his John Harbaugh keep failing him.
I promise you.
All right.
If they don't win this year, they not
been saying
at all.
Lamar in Miami will do to go crazy.
And by the way,
they
Miami.
Yes, they should have.
Don't go to Miami, Lamar.
They should have when that whole 2022 situation happened. When
we say
You could have traded 2 firsts for Lamar and something else. I'd have done that in a heartbeat.
Hey J. Rob, let me ask you something.
To this day, don't know why the Falcons.
How is it? How does it feel when you go home?
And
you have to worry about all your family at games.
That's
all, bro. one of the reasons the Tyreek Hill downfall is going back home, bro. Like y'all understand how much sometimes your back home will pull you in. And I had conversations with ball players who like, bro,
that is true.
He had his best years in Miami though, so let's not do that.
But he's talking off the field, right?
We talking about off the field though. Like off the field, like it's just too much. It's too much freedom. It's too much. It's one of the like Kevin Durant never wanted to go back to DC. Like I don't want people. Look, I've sat down with my homie Torrey Smith, and he said when he played for Baltimore, it was the worst, best time because every week he had 30 family members who wanted tickets for Baltimore.
And somebody in the chat, and now that I'm gonna put this up right here. I want y'all to understand this. That boy has never been good without elite weapons around the most overrated quarterback in the league. I just want y'all to know this. The day Joe Burrow goes to a stable situation.
Oh my, thank you.
If he had KOC without Justin, just KOC.
That's a bot comment.
Do you know what he would be doing?
Yeah, that's just
with a modern offense.
Yeah,
Minnesota
shotgun.
Oh, here go one swiper. Here go one. Matthew Stafford getting old.
I mean, yeah, McVay and Burrow would be insane, bro. Like Sean Payton and Burrow would be insane. Yeah. Any top flight offensive coach with Joe Burrow, they would have one of the best offenses in the league.
100%.
I don't think Zach Taylor's all that good, but I've said this multiple times. I just don't think he's that good.
You thought James McCarthy was good though.
Anyway, but the Bengals somehow end up winning, even despite the fact that he comes in the game and he throws 3 horrific interceptions in that game. But they still able to pull the job out because Trevor Lawrence, not yet. But at some point in time, we might need to have a conversation this year about Trevor Lawrence, just because I think there are some throws that he made that completely sold the team.
Yeah,
including the one he threw in the end zone in the first half, I believe, that was picked off, and then another one was almost picked off. He threw 2 picks that game, but again, Jake Browning had 3 interceptions that game, and it didn't matter. T. Higgins ended up having a good game. Jamar Chase had a great game, so hopefully we'll see what happened with them. They're 2-0 for the first time in years, and so we'll see if that has any residue for them later in the year where they're trying to make the playoffs. But shout out, they get the win. But up next, y'all, again, like just a host of games that happened that I think were really important for the overall flex of the NFL schedule. We had the Cowboys and Giants next. That was probably one of the most surprising games that I have seen in a while. I did not expect for that to be a 40-37 shootout.
Really?
Both quarterbacks played phenomenal. Both of them, though, Trey. I just didn't expect them to put up those numbers.
Honestly, I feel like that wasn't that crazy. I mean, y'all know I'm high on Russell Wilson, though, but I expected Russell Wilson to go out there and perform. I expected this out of Russell Wilson. I said this before the season even started. Russell Wilson and Malik Neighbors is going to be a problem. They're going to be a problem. Unless it's a team that can put pressure in the pocket on Russell Wilson consistently through 4 quarters of the game, Russell Wilson is going to drop back. He's going to put the ball up in the air, and Malik Neighbors is going to make plays. Wan'Dale Robinson, he's going to make plays. The Giants' offense is good. Their running game, that's what they have to work on. But their passing offense is good, and Russell Wilson is still a good quarterback. That's my claim. Russell Wilson is still a good quarterback. He's more than just a game manager. When
Trey,
I brought up
Russell, after week 1?
Huh?
You saw this after week 1? You and Trey? Y'all really saw this after week 1?
No, I saw this before the season even started.
Oh, nigga, you that's so Raven then. You got a vision.
I'm saying before the season even started, I knew Russell Wilson and Malik Neighbors going to play good. I don't think Russell Wilson really ever fell off. I think he had a tough situation in Denver. I think he had a tough situation in Pittsburgh. And I feel like when he goes to the Giants with Malik Neighbors and that offense, he's going to perform better than he has on his last 2 previous teams.
Malik really baby Chase. I ain't going to lie to you. He really baby Chase.
He CD.
He really baby Chase.
He do kind of remind me of CD a little bit. I think
he got better upside to CD.
He do remind me of CD a little bit.
And it being a high scoring game doesn't surprise me either, especially with the Cowboys defense being what it is. I mean, I really think that
defense wasn't bad though.
They're not horrible, but they aren't the best either, especially after losing Micah Parsons. I mean, their run game D is solid. We've seen that against the Eagles. We've seen that against the Giants. But they pass game.
I think his mic's went out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, can you hear me again?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah. They have to be a high-scoring game, and the Giants' defense isn't that good either. Dak Prescott's been playing good. He played good week 1. I expected Dak to come back out week 2 and play pretty good against the Giants. So, yeah, I mean, I could have seen that possibility happening, but I think Russell Wilson and Malik Neighbors is going to be a scary duo to watch out for the whole season.
Look, and this is some preview stuff, but I already put out for my pick for Splash. I'm not saying I think the Chiefs gonna win, but that game is gonna be harder than people think it's gonna.
Versus the Giants. I hope Russell Wilson
Sunday night football.
Come on, Russ. Come through, Russ.
Worth the price of admission as well. Dak, by the way, played really well. Both of the quarterbacks. Russell Wilson had a .39 EPA per play in this game, and he had a 12.8 average depth of target. So he was just like whatever Diggs and them is supposed to be. He just couldn't. He didn't see no DBs out there the whole game. He was just like cha-cha, 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 cha-cha. And Wan'Dale Robinson had another great game. They look really good. Dak Prescott, I thought, had a phenomenal game, .19 EPA. He looked great. Them throws he made.
Aubrey.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to get to him in a minute.
Yeah,
George Pickens, by the way, George Kicken had a really good game. He got 50 more yards of pass interference calls?
Yeah.
In this game?
They'd be holding that boy.
Yeah, so great game from him, great game from CD. But to Early's point, a 60, what was it, how long, 61-yard field goal to tie the game up with the money on the line?
They was like, just get close. We good. And could have probably gave you 10 more yards. Just get close. Just get close enough.
Or was it 64? 64.
It was far shit.
64-yard kick with the game on the line, y'all. With room to spare.
Yeah, he's best in the league right now. He's best in the world right now. He's best in the world right now.
For sure.
He is.
That was a crazy game. It's a classic way how the Giants lose, though. So, I mean, I'm not surprised how they lost.
Can I say this, though? I know they're 0-2 to start the year, but anybody got some belief now?
No.
Who?
I don't have no belief.
You don't think the Giants can knock off the Commanders in a game? You don't think they can knock off the Cowboys in a rematch?
Well, the Commanders don't look great right now.
You don't think
that's the case, AJ Rock.
You don't think that D-line could get after Jalen Hurts and make his night a little hard?
Because the thing is, Russ probably just played one of the best games of his life. Like his life. He's not. If he's doing it, he's not doing.
What I'm saying is, I also don't think Russ is really a bad quarterback. You know, I still think he got some juice left, bro. If we believe in Aaron Rodgers, why can't we believe in Russ at this point in their careers?
Watch this though, J-Rob. Hey, Trent. Two things can be true. Do the Cowboys defense suck, or do Jalen Hurts suck?
No, it's that they OC is dogs.
They don't run the same offense at all.
Yeah.
The route trees is bad. Yeah, okay.
It literally
the offense is literally
you literally cannot.
Bro, he got his homie calling plays, bro. It's not lit.
It's childish. The routes that they be running, childish, very childish.
And like I
said, call it established.
You can win a football game in Arrowhead throwing for 100 yards only. Salute.
Oh, we might be done with them anyway. I'm ready to get Patrick Mahomes out of here. Y'all know I'm ready to get him up out of here.
I ain't gonna lie, Trent.
And that's why I said yesterday on my platform, it's hard. Like when we talk about these conversations with these quarterbacks, it'd be hard to just for probably people wise, it's probably hard to evaluate with Jalen Hurts when you can win games like that. Like when you can just win football, your passing game not on shit, not doing nothing.
And you part of the reason why, because he had plenty of time.
Smitty and AJB just there for decoration.
Now, like I said,
meanwhile, Baker Mayfield getting game winning drive.
Just in case.
Man, y'all been not talking about.
Like I said, the OC they got them in hell.
Yo, y'all gotta chill, bro.
Just in case.
Winners just find ways to win, man. That's all I know. That's
a great game by
Travis Kelce.
Great game by the Cowboys. Great win by them. And then next up, y'all, the game on the docket that I'm seeing here on NFL.com. Lions and Bears.
Oh,
and
next.
You want to talk about a masterclass. Jared Goff. Have a day. 23 of 28 for 334 yards, 82% completion percentage, 11.93 average yards per throw, 5 touchdowns, a 155.95 passer rating. Jahmyr Gibbs, 12 for 94 yards and a touchdown. Montgomery, 11 for 57 and a touchdown. And then Amon-Ra St. Brown had
40
his
points,
first, had his first 3. I think it was his first 3 touchdown game of his career. Bro, like
40 points.
This is exactly what I said, bro. Like they're too. I get it. You lose this, and this coaching matters. But when your team, when you have too many weapons like this on offense, bro, I'm not trying to come on, bro.
So why Jalen Hurts ain't doing it, Trent?
Again,
would you stop?
Back up, MC.
They're not the same offense.
It's not. It's not the same offense.
Can I say?
I take one Saquon over Gibbs and Montgomery together.
But what they're dialing up in Detroit right now, it's not even comparable to what's going on in Philly. It's you.
You're right. Even though he did lose Ben Johnson, well, you know.
I'm not gonna lie though. The conversation. I mean, shout out to my dog Jared Bovice. You know, those who know, I'm a Jared Goff guy.
It's not Edge, it's Bovice.
No, it's Bovice. Jared Bovice. He's a dog, man.
It's not Jared Edge anymore. He's Bovice.
Shout out to my dog. He upgraded from Jared Edge to Jared Bovice. That's my dog. I ain't gonna lie, nothing surprised me. I've always been a Jared Goff believer. I think he's a good quarterback in this league. I think he's always kind of showed that. But I think the conversation really needs to be relayed to Caleb Williams.
Yeah,
I think there is a bit of a Caleb conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm a personally admit I was too early to this party, and I should have came on Colored People time, because I just feel like what I've seen from him has not really impressed me. I feel like when the plays have to get unscripted, when it's not the 20 plays that you script throughout a week and they got to go deeper into the playbook and he has to make certain plays, I just don't think he is throwing the ball particularly well. And the thing is like when he's missing bad and guys are open. Like I do think the game against the Vikings, I think he makes a few more throws. They had the ability to win that football game. I truly do. I think he missed a lot of throws. I think he also holds the ball too long. I think he tries to be too crafty in the pocket when it's just not college anymore. And I still think he has incredible talent. I think he's still a dynamic dual threat quarterback, but I think there's more growth to be seen. And so I just feel like I'm going to be honest. Listen, I heard Colin Cowherd say this, and I'm not really necessarily think it's really insane to fathom that how many bad games does he have left before they bring in the backup Benji, because they clearly like him. Ben Johnson's had a lot of glowing words to say about him. They wanted him in that locker room. That's why they extended him to be their quarterback. So I'm just curious to see like how long of a leash does Caleb Williams have? Can the Bears start the season 0-4 without there being a conversation?
No, because they're supposed to be better than this. Remember, this was the team who took our first round pick. This wasn't a first round pick team. This was supposed to be like the Warriors when they got the boy from Memphis. Like you was a team who or the Spurs when they got Tim Duncan. You wasn't supposed to be this bad of a team. Y'all supposed to be a team that was a quarterback away or just closer. Y'all wasn't the Panthers. We actually needed the first overall pick. They shouldn't be this bad.
They like Baggett, but whatever you said about the last name, but they're not benching out. Even if they start, well, I don't think there'll be a conversation. It just depends on how now. Like if he's like, because I don't like, even though he didn't play well this game, it like if he start really stinking it up.
Right.
Well, they play the Cowboys this weekend, though.
What I'm saying is, can he play 4 really bad? Like I don't think Like, what would you grade his first 2 games? Like, if you give each game
a first game
plus,
yeah, like you gotta be honest. What are you grading them games?
The first game is like a C-, and then like
it's a D.
He
was missing layups, bro. He was missing layups. Missing layups. You gotta be honest. He was missing
simple
layups.
Shit. Everything left too.
The first game probably be D+, and the second game I'll probably say C-.
I think he got a whole season like this. They'll play him the whole season, and then next season, and when it's like, all right, well, you got 6 games before we start looking.
I just don't think Ben Johnson strikes me as that type of guy, bro. He don't strike me as that type of guy, bro. He really don't.
I don't think
his ego will let him go 0-5 to start the year without making a move. I really don't.
Damn, that'd be bad for Ben though. But what about the owner? The owner might not go for that.
They're not benching Caleb, y'all.
They're not benching.
They're not benching Caleb.
Ben or no Ben, no.
And there's no point. And there's no point in benching Caleb. Like literally none. They don't get makes them better at all. Yeah,
true.
like
I don't disagree with that.
You know, year 2. You got to figure it out. You know what I mean? Like it just is what it is. And I think
why y'all need a legit running back? I ain't gonna lie. Swift couldn't find a hole.
No, Swift has been fine. But Swift's been fine this year. He also
Swift can't find a hole, bro.
But Swift has been fine this year. He's been making like that line look better than what it is this year. Their run blocking has been horrible for most of this year. So I just think like, you know what I mean? Like just give him a chance, give him an opportunity. So Chicago, they lose, whatever. You know, it was a dominant game by Detroit. They bounced back after I think a lot of people thought they were going to be left for dead. And for the sake of time, people asking about it, the Broncos-Colts game.
Shout out Indiana Jones.
I don't know if y'all watched that. Daniel Jones and Bo Nix in the first half were like.
Shout out Indiana Jones.
It was a great offensive game. It was
I like Indiana Jones. Is a fly name.
Shout out.
He look good, bro. I can't front on D Jones, bro. He looks good,
and the thing about it, I'm trying to tell people is that
Trent,
people are like, how did Daniel do that? And I think if you watch the game, Daniel, he got pressured on over 40% of his dropbacks. It didn't matter. He was throwing dimes like the entire day. Dimes the entire day.
And he dimes.
No complaints about it.
Like
Jonathan
Jones,
Taylor
man.
had a great game. He was taking advantage of Alexander Singleton in coverage. He was looking like J-Rob in coverage. It was horrible. No foot discipline, not squared up, not eye discipline wasn't there, nothing.
He's lucky he don't play. Hey, look, they lucky he don't play the Giants.
That was good.
If they can play the Giants.
And then on the other end, the Broncos were moving the ball a lot. I think Bo Nix had a spectacular first 3 quarters, and then that last pick that he had was an overthrow. He had the short arm because the defender was in his face, and J-Rob, you know what that is. The quarterback can't fully extend. It floats in the air, and you get picked off.
Hung it up there,
bro. But that last penalty, bro, and J-Rob, tell me, Bama, Trent, tell me I'm lying. If you in a special teams meeting, all they say to you on field goal block, stay off the center. Since we was in middle school, high school, and for sure in college.
Because he's defenseless.
Stay off the center. And dude tried to do one of these on the center. A 60-yard kick. Yeah. Bro, it went right. I'm like, all right, you got out there with you squeezed it out, even though you didn't perform. And the next thing you know, 15-yard penalty, 45-yard kick, game was over. Now, it was a great game. I honestly really don't have any complaints about the game. I thought it was a really good game by both teams. Good offensive game. Bro, that was a
We think the coach is this year's Vikings?
Nah. I don't think it's going to last like that.
But I ain't going to lie, but what if it does? Like, honestly,
Shane Steichen's been good, though.
I'm going to be honest. I think we have to all acknowledge that we are in a new era of the quarterback offensive coordinator dynamic in the NFL.
Got to be athletic.
There is multiple revivals we're seeing in the NFL. Like, I think Geno Smith was a revival. We saw Sam Darnold. Obviously, he's getting paid. Baker Mayfield, Jared Goff.
Another revive.
Hold on, Jared Goff.
Another revive. Yeah, he's struggling.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, is we've seen a lot of quarterbacks who we've kind of casted off and written off, have all, no pun to Geno, but really have not written back essentially and have become prominent. I mean, I think with Daniel Jones,
Steelers,
I think we all realize as athletes, a little bit of confidence in what you're doing goes a long way. Indiana Jones, look, I think we all looked at Shane Steichen is like, what are you doing? Why are we not starting Anthony Richardson? You're trying to get this guy better. But if he foresaw this, bro, if this is what he saw,
J-Rob.
That's what I was about to ask y'all.
First possession, y'all. They ran a sail route for Tyler Warren out the backfield. Early. I don't know. I've never really seen that. They literally motioned him back. It was a two-back.
Not for a tight end.
He went through the offensive line on a sail route, dog, on play action.
I don't even know how you cover. I don't even know how you cover that.
Exactly.
The only reason I don't know why you cover that because as a linebacker, you see him going through the lineman, you're automatically assuming it's got to be run. Right. You're not even thinking that he's releasing between the tackle and the guard. Like, that doesn't even make sense in football.
That defensive alignment is hard to cover when you go behind the
but you can't. But it's not against the rules.
I hate to say it though, but it's smart though. You get him on the most underdeveloped position in football, which is the linebacking court. None of them, they can't cover, bro. Like, of course, it's genius.
There's a few that
it's
genius. Really well, but
it's genius.
Warner would beg to differ.
I think Fred Warner would make a difference.
It's a couple of them. We talking about
Greenlaw, good coverage inside linebacker.
5, like, oh my God, y'all go.
Hey, Bama, let me correct you, Bama. Alabama quarterbacks can't cover.
Devin White used to be able to back in the day, but he fell off.
You niggas ain't never been known to cover,
bro. Y'all got to go through like years and decades, bro.
I think covering out the backfield is a skill, though. It's like, you know what I mean? Because you got to think, if you're in a box and you're dealing with motions constantly on the inside, you're always going to be behind the play because you can't leave the box. Like, I literally can't leave an 8-yard like framework. So if I leave this, then you give it the run unless you got a twist going on. Even if you run empty, like I'm in between the 3 and the tackle. So like even there, I'm still like somewhere in here. So on a bubble, I'm reading it. Like, but that's why when you run a fake bubble, you run a shoot behind. That's probably get beat so much.
But
like,
even Swiper with some zone abilities, the linebacker who can read the play and know who to switch on and follow them, like that's a listen. Those linebackers changed the game, especially today's era.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Singleton's not good. I don't mean disrespectful, but I've watched him play for years. He is not good enough at his job to consistently get the opportunity. And again, the last thing I'll say, the 90, basically 70-yard run, J-Rob, that JT had. Mm-hmm. They basically ran a counter play. And what they did was they sent Michael Pittman, who sealed the deal, got a block on McMillan and pushed him down on a seal. Mm-hmm. But then what happened is they doubled Jonathan Cooper, tackle guard. Cooper got driven up 6 yards. But you in the box. One of the rules, if you play inside linebacker kids, if you're watching this show, you have to stay square to the line and you got to shuffle. Alexander Singleton turned his shoulder, crossed his feet,
and got washed.
And then he tried to come back the other way and tripped over Cooper's feet. And then he was completely out of the play. 75 yards.
Completely washed out the play.
And I ain't gonna lie, even
completely washed out the play.
I got a homeboy who's a Colts fan. He talked about how great their O-line is. Can we say this Colts O-line is damn good?
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. Yeah,
it's damn good. They're a decade late because Andrew Luck could use this line. They're a decade late because Andrew Luck could use this line. But listen, man, I ain't gonna lie, Danny getting time in the back, and also I think their configuration of different receivers. You got a deep threat. You got a possession threat. You got an in and out slot guy. You got a tight end who can do it all. Like. Hey, Warren better than Loveland.
Well, I mean, yeah, he was better in college. But I look at the Colts, and people were like,
Ben said that.
PS2 gave up 7 receptions for 63 yards, though. Like, literally, you know what I mean? You know how to work.
Could never get away with something
like that. But the thing is, I was going to say, though, Pierce and Pittman, what they did, they walled off. Like
Keyshawn Butte last year.
Daniel Jones was throwing the ball in the right place where he just, PS2 literally got his hand on the ball on Pittman, and then Pittman, strong arms. Held on to the ball and went down.
Indiana Jones. It's Indiana Jones now.
Yeah, shout out.
We left Danny Doms in New York. It's Indiana Jones.
So let me ask y'all though. Do the GM lose his job then since he got AR5?
No, because he brought in Danny Jones.
Daniel Jones.
listen. As long as you bring in it, you know how it goes, Bama. As long as it's work. Yeah, I can't. What do we say in football?
Remember, Arizona had Josh Rosen, and then the very next year get Kyler Murray. So like. It don't matter. Like, yeah, as long as you make one work. And Daniel's in his 20s. So technically
Daniel's young as shit. Daniel's only been in the league for 5 years, right?
20.
I'll get his age.
18?
I think it's like year 7.
But I'm saying, but like you could
he's 20,
if he plays well enough this year, you can sign him for a 3-year deal for $35 a year, call it a day. We good to go. Bye, AR. See you later. So shout out to them.
AR to the Rams.
Yeah, please.
Let McVay fix it.
Send him to the Rams.
So I want y'all to know this. I want y'all to know. I just want to say one more thing. I'm sorry, but Anthony Richardson. I just want y'all to know his revival will come though. I promise you.
It won't come from McVay though.
McVay's gonna somebody's taking that
quarterbacks. McVay don't fix quarterbacks.
McVay don't.
If that was the case, he would have fixed Jared Goff.
He literally did.
Hey, thank you, Bama. He just went got a better quarterback. He went got a better quarterback. He went got a better quarterback.
You know what happened, Bama, is that Jared Goff can't play stable football without everything perfect. And once Todd Gurley arthritis came and his knees stopped working, he started to play like shit. But before that, and then McVay was cooking with Goff.
He was cooking with him just because of his offense. But he knew. But McVay knew in order to win the big game, he just had to go.
But why can't somebody who can really open his playbook? That's what he. That's what.
What if AR goes to like a Miami?
No.
I mean, two is almost over with.
They'll have to get rid of. They'll have to get rid of.
I tell you, Errol, I tell you where he's going. He's going to the Panthers. He's going to take over number 1.
No, bring him to the Panthers. The Panthers could be interesting. I can see Pete Carroll want to get his hands on him.
I
just want you to know this Anthony Richardson thing is not over, bro. Like the reality is, it's bad luck that this happened to him. But
first of all, Pete Carroll's 102 years old. The only place I think he can go because it's such a stable franchise, and I think your boy will work with him. I think if he goes to Steelers.
Steelers could be interesting too.
Yeah, Mike Tomlin can do that.
Because you got to go somewhere where.
But before we move on to the next game, y'all, I got to give us a shout out to Splash Sports. This segment is a paid partnership with Splash Sports. We're putting our money where our mouth is. Now, you tired of hearing about who knows ball? Prove it. We teamed up with Splash Sports to drop 2 games of skill for the PC community. We got a $50,000 survivor, 1 pick a week, survive in advance, miss once, you're out. A $15,000 weekly pick 'em. Make your picks on every game, compete against other fans, not the house, and climb the leaderboard. Now, do you want in? The link is in the description and pinned to the top of the chat, or scan the code on the screen. Reminder, you got to be 18 or older to play, 21 or older to play in Massachusetts, Iowa, Arizona, Louisiana, and 19 or older to play in Alabama and Virginia. Terms apply, paid partnership. Come run it with Player's Choice on Splash Sports and turn those picks into real cash prizes. We're back.
You like one of them late night Viagra commercials.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you know where to tune in. Shout out to Cialis. So next game that we got coming up on the list, we have let me get through some of these games we're not going to spend a lot of time on real quick. Bills, Jets, nothing to talk about there. They got Justin Fields.
Nothing to talk about. There's nothing to talk about.
Nothing to talk about. Justin Fields, get better, man. Get well soon.
Well, that James Cook run.
Yeah, he looking like his brother. That was crazy.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know he had it in. I didn't know he had that speed in him. I ain't gonna lie to you.
What? Man, I don't know what y'all just be looking at.
Nah, he had that.
That's a Florida boy.
Yeah, James Cook is a dog. He's on one of my fantasy teams. I'm rocking with him.
Yeah, bro. That was crazy. So they win 30-10 in a game that was never close. It was like 23-0 at one point, I believe.
Yeah, Jets another franchise, just abysmal.
And in New England versus the Miami Dolphins, I'm not sure how much time we want to spend here, but Drake May balling. Ramondre Stevenson balling.
Joe Million.
Shout out Cuzzo. Shout out the bag. Shout out on that new baby. Shout out the bag.
Balling. Achan balling.
Hey, they both special teams units balling. That shit was crazy.
Niggas told me Tyreek Hill was washed. Tyreek, go to the Chiefs.
Back-to-back kick return touchdowns is crazy.
Yeah, that's wild, bro.
Yeah,
and I'm not gonna lie, bro. Nigga two or so, but bro, Tyreek Hill literally took himself out the game. Bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. He was wide open too on that outside route.
I've been saying this since versus 2023.
He took himself out the game.
Yeah,
he's like, I'm hurt, and I'm
He's not good. He's literally not good. He can't play in the cold. It's just so many things that's going on with Tua.
Don't worry. When they go on full, Chiefs will come get you.
Get him off the field, bro.
I mean, Tua was 26 of 32 for 315, 5 sacks.
I saw that badass pick he threw at the end of the game. He ain't been playing well at all this year. It's
but
sad.
shout out.
I ain't gonna lie, there are quarterbacks who deserve those weapons, and Tua not one of them.
Who would pray they would have Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle make the game. They would pray to have that.
I think they should go get Anthony Richardson, man, and just
no,
bro, J-Rod, I don't even.
You cannot put him somewhere. You got to put somewhere, J-Rod. You almost got to put him with the mean parent. You can't put him somewhere where he gonna be free. He need a strict parent. He need a strict.
He need Mike Tomlin.
He need an M/8, nigga. I need a.
But to be fair, I used to think that I wish they drafted Justin Herbert, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually don't like Mike McDaniel's system. I think they're a little soft. I'm not calling them soft as players. I'm saying the way they're coached.
He's too playful, Swiper.
I think the team is not as physically imposing as it should be. Bro, he got Jim Harbaugh, dog. They're physical, they're big, they're strong, and the receivers are big, and they're all physical receivers. Justin that's perfect for him. I would love to see him with Tyreek and Waddle, but all that the motion. Now I would say Achane is the most unique running back in the sport. He is not a great rusher of the football consistently, but when it comes to pass catching, he's easily the best in the league. He had 90 yards receiving, 90 on 8 catches. He's 1-on-1. He's just a freak of nature when it comes to receiving the ball. But Drake May, y'all, if you didn't know, you didn't watch the game, I did. 19 of 23 for 230, 82% completion percentage with a 137 passer rating. Drake May's like that, y'all. I mean,
Davis getting 1,000 yards this year, and he doing fine by me. What's the next game?
You said who getting 1,000 yards?
I think Dave's getting 1,000 this year.
And shout out, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't even claim him as LSU, but I'm about to. Shout out Keyshawn Boutte because
that's what I'm gonna say. Boutte looks like he's the real deal.
He's LSU though.
He don't no longer look like Boutte.
He was just so butt at LSU, bro. Like,
them two. What was the other receiver on the side? They both went to the Patriots. That was one of the worst receiver duos for LSU.
He was really betting himself on the games and was playing like doo-doo. He was really butt.
Grant, who was the two receivers over there that both went to Patriots? It was Boutte and who else?
He's nice though. Jalen Polk.
Thornton.
Got traded.
But he's got traded. Yeah.
But it was two of them over there.
Myers, Jacoby was there.
Demario Douglas.
No, the same time Boutte was there. It was because it was like when LSU had like they were some bullshit.
You
talking about LSU?
Yeah. Boutte and the other one upside him. Those were the worst LSU receivers in the last 10 years.
Chill out.
All right, next game, y'all. Nice. So we cleared through the Ravens, Cleveland, Cowboys, Lions, Dolphins. Y'all, again, if you're a ball knower, San Francisco Saints was a good game.
It was
a good football game.
Mac Jones, man.
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones.
When he got the quarterback he always wanted. He got the quarterback he always wanted. I told y'all, man, you can say what you want to, but he looking good with that boy. Mac Attack. And then Mac Attack finally got he's slowly turning back into the Joker. That's what I saw out there. When he was at Bama, that's what they called him, the Joker, bro. And he looked like the Joker.
Mac Jones, they called Mac Jones the Joker?
Yeah, no, Joker.
They called
him Joker.
Yo,
I ain't gonna lie. He still ain't better than Purdy, so that's we can move on. Stop it.
You tripping.
He better than Brock Purdy, Bama?
Yeah, he better than Brock Purdy to me.
He not
better than Brock Purdy. Cause man, listen here.
He not, bro. He not.
Man, he restoring the Alabama quarterbacks.
No, he's not better than Brock Purdy.
He had one good week and he restoring Alabama.
Yeah, I don't think he's better than Brock Purdy.
I mean, this is what it looked like when you got an offensive coordinator.
But the real quarterback who deserves a real shout out in this game for the sake of agenda purposes is Spencer Rattler.
Yeah, Rattler.
Ain't that your guy, J-Rob?
He looks like a good quarterback. He was 25 of 34 for 207 with 3 touchdowns, 118 passer rating. He was managing the game well. Alvin Kamara had 21 rushes for 99 yards. He was looking really good. Juwan Johnson apparently is like tight end one again.
Gimme God tight end.
Like he's sick. How tall? 6'6"?
He's like 6'7", 6'6".
Bro, he's huge, bro. He's like old school, big, ripped. Yeah. Like he's good, bro. He had 49 and a T and a touchdown. Chris Olave 6 for 54, no TDs. But I think their top 2 receivers this year are Olave and Juwan Johnson, and then Alvin Kamara and Brandon Cooks and all that sprinkled in there. Shout out to Spencer Rattler. I did not expect him to have.
They still had to win 3 games this season. Shit.
Yeah, they might.
I just want you to know I was the first to the Spencer Rattler party long ago, just to put it out in the board.
Yeah, he's balling. Christian McCaffrey, 13 for 55. Also was caught 6 for 52 in a tub. So he's back at the RB1 territory. He looks really good. He looks healthy. So shout out to him. Hopefully,
Juwan Jennings too. I think you said that.
Juwan Jennings. Yep. Hopefully they're all healthy this year because George Kittle will be back. I personally, y'all, Rams for sure. I think we'll talk about them next. I think that the 49ers and Cardinals are going to be pushing them all season. I think they're going to be pushing them all season.
You said the Cardinals win the division, though.
I did too.
I said they were contending to win the division.
Me and Bama picked them to win the division.
Yeah, let's get straight to that game since you said that. Did you watch the whole game, J-Rob? I don't know if you got.
I actually did not watch that game, so I'm gonna just be honest. I did not watch the game.
Okay, so it was a split between 2. I think Bama thinks this is fair. It was 2 different games. There was the first 3 quarters, Trent, and then there was the 4th quarter. First 3 quarters, blowout.
But Bryce Young playing like,
and then the 4th quarter, they went prevent defense. The Arizona offense completely fell apart. They literally just fell apart. The defense, for whatever reason, decided to play soft shell the rest of the 4th quarter. And Bryce Young
got busy.
And Bryce Young and guess who? What is that? Hunter Renfrow in 2025?
No. Say the other name. Say the Arizona name.
No, Ted McMillan was killing.
Man, stop playing with Ted.
He's killing.
Yeah, that is nice. I did see that.
Playing with Ted, man.
Early, who you look like?
Nah, he got. I ain't gonna lie. I think Ted gonna be Brandon Marshall.
Yeah, Ted is dumb nice, bro.
Ted is dumb nice.
Ted is
dumb nice. He need a quarterback.
Ted is actually Tet is actually electric. I'm not.
I tell you who isn't electric. Leggett. Hey man, get XL up out of here.
He don't look great. But to be fair, even with all the garbage time yards, he was 35 of 55. Bryce Young for 328, 63% completion, 5.96 yards an average, a pick, 3 sacks, and a 90 passer rating. He did have 3
shouldn't have to throw that much, Swiper, for real. Like that's.
But I'm saying it was I'm telling you though. That's what I said earlier. The first 3 quarters, he was an F. It was an F for Brown.
Bad.
And then in the last quarter,
and our defense was letting, oh my God, Trey McBride was killing us.
Yeah, Trey was smoking that game. He was.
Well, my question is this. My question to you is this, Swiper, just because I need some clarity. So I'm watching the highlights now from the game, but
yeah,
you said they went in to prevent defense in the fourth quarter, like. But that's my question. Do we give Bryce credit?
For
being able to
find
openings? Yeah, but what I'm saying is this going to be something that like is this a preview to something bigger, or is just like the next time he plays team is not going to do that because they?
I mean, maybe not this game. I think it's not that they went. Like they just started playing soft defensively.
Mm-hmm.
Like their coverages, they were playing soft on the outside. Everybody started getting the red zone and finishing. Kyler had a horrible pick. I'm talking about a horrendous pick, run out left. He tried to throw it out of bounds, but he's short, so an arm gets hit, and then it flew 10 yards into the air, right into the defender's hands.
Ain't no way you did it call to win the division. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
I didn't say that. What I said is contending to win the division. Yeah, continuing to win the division. I think them and the Rams.
It ain't even close with the Rams. I'm gonna lie to you. It's not even close with the Rams.
I'm not as impressed with the Rams so far as you are, but they were really good too. They were
good.
We can get to them in a minute.
Early, if they don't win the division, when are they going to win the division? If not, when, bro?
Who the Cardinals? Oh, they. I ain't gonna lie to you. As long as the Rams have a good foundation, Magic Type getting older, but the 49ers are going to be there, dog. They still got a hell of young pieces, and like I said, all the Rams have to do is find a way to cipher in another quarterback as they get Matthew Stafford out of here. Joe Burrow again, and I promise you, the Rams gonna run the division for a long time.
Yeah, so it was a really good game. It was fun. It was a fun football game to watch. If you didn't watch it, go pull up the highlights. Again, especially the fourth quarter, which is like air yards all over the place. So it was a great fantasy day if you had one of those teams, especially if you had the Panthers. Shout out to them. Next game, again, I don't know how much y'all want to talk about this. Seahawks versus Steelers. Seahawks won 31-17. Sam Darnold, look, it's continuing to add to another great year. Last year, he did have 2 picks. He had 295 yards passing, only had an 89 passer rating, but I think the numbers actually don't reflect how good he was in certain spots. Kenneth Walker, 13 rushes for 105 at a TD. Charbonnet, 15 for 10 yards. But it was an inverse of last week. But shout out to them. Jackson Smith and Jigba.
I'm about to say, JSN unguardable, bro. He unguardable.
8 receptions for 103 early.
JSN unguardable, bro.
I've been telling y'all about that boy.
He's unguardable.
Boy, man.
It was like pick your poison. He was giving Darius Slay work. He was giving Jalen Ramsey work. He's just unguardable, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, he might be the best one.
I said a poor man's Justin Jefferson. Niggas boo-hooed me, but
because he's not. What? He can be nice and not be Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, I don't.
Who do you remind? Is he like a actualized Jerry Jeudy?
To be honest, because I think he's good. Like
think so, Trent?
I think his hands are so electric, bro. He remind me of Larry Fitzgerald.
Oh, we cool with that though, huh?
Crazy.
Okay. Crazy. We let that one go though. Oh, okay.
Yeah. He don't got a little Larry in him. No, that's crazy.
He'll a more modern version of like Chris Carter, maybe.
I give him the
Chris Carter.
Chris Carter.
Yeah.
Chris Carter.
Yeah.
He's
Chris Carter, but Larry Fitz.
Chris Carter didn't move like JSN.
Trent, you'll like this name.
Chris Carter move like JSN.
He's a younger, more agile version. He's a younger, more agile version of Stevie Johnson. That's who he is. That's who he reminds
me of.
You know what?
I can hear that way more than what people.
Stevie was a really good receiver. He just wasn't like
Trent. Just don't like old heads, bro.
We're not about to say Chris Carter's.
But Chris Carter's too gas. That's gas. Yeah, that's gas.
Chris Carter wasn't a supreme route runner to you.
But Chris Carter was like an all-time great receiver. I don't think.
Yeah,
JSN can also be Torrey Holt.
Well, what makes Chris Carter? Chris Carter's his mitts, not his movement.
I don't hate the Torrey Holt.
I'm sure Torrey Holt slander is welcome in this place, so I'm not sure. I'm sure you don't oppose that. But shout out to my dogs, not in the Hall of Fame because of people like J-Rob, but we all know that. Next game I want to talk about. What we got? Man, we only got 16 minutes left. Let's get to it. Eagles Chiefs, y'all.
Hey,
we got comments of the week too, Swipe.
Before we say anything, off the couch, sack and a half, Zaire Davis, Zadarius Smith. Huh, Swiper? What'd you say about Zadarius Smith? Sack and a half off the couch? Sack and a half off the couch? Sack and a half off the couch?
I don't know what that means.
What that means is last week, you niggas poo-poo Zadarius Smith.
Patrick Mahomes led them in rushing yet again. Patrick Mahomes missed the first one to Thornton deep, but then he made up for it the next one. And then Travis Kelce.
He's done. He's done. Go get married. Run off in the sunset with your pop wife.
We know it's week 2 though. We know it's week 2 because it probably going to. But y'all know that what's the name? Mahomes is technically on pace for 1,000 rushing yards.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. Who was 240? He ran over. That's embarrassing. We run that clip.
He ran over Andrew McCooper. Crazy.
Yeah, we running that clip in the room over and over again.
The game was so boring to watch.
The game was.
Yeah, it was boring.
You know your receivers bad when Patrick Mahomes out there looking like Josh Allen.
That shit was.
You know it's not an electric game.
Patrick Mahomes got to be Steve Young.
My thing, so like I thought I wouldn't expect the game to be like too crazy. But the fact that it was just touch push, and then Mahomes, he'll miss somebody and then throw one exciting throw, and then right where we think, all right, it's about to be a real good game, Travis Kelce drops a gimme into a pick, and you see more touch push. I'm not gonna lie. This is the game.
Get rid of it.
This is going to be the game that's going to get it banned. This is the game that's going to get it banned.
That nigga, bro, his whole career looked different on that touch push, bro. Get rid of it, bro.
Nah, you
niggas can really see what Jalen Hurts is.
QB sneaks is that's still a 91%.
Yeah, I'm about to say, bro.
But the touch push is something different, though, Trent. It's something different.
You have a quarterback who squats 600 pounds. What lineman doing? Bro, he gonna get in the end zone to 1 yard. He gonna get in.
No more touch push, please.
But yeah, that game was just so boring.
It's just cornered to running as much as they ran it.
I think the Chiefs are gonna be all right. They're gonna be straight.
But they play week 3.
Do they win this week?
Giants.
Yeah, they play the Giants. I think they win. I said
they lose the Giants.
I think they finish.
Can they beat the Giants if Malik Neighbors get busy like they did last week? Because they don't have enough offense to compete the way that the Cowboys did. And low key, that pass rush still ain't on shit.
I mean, hey.
They got Trey McDuffrey and the gang out there because the rest of them niggas is trash.
All right,
McDuffrey and the gang.
Let me make sure we're respecting all of our people. Let me get to these top 5 comments of the week, and I'll start off over here with numero uno. So we got Sammy Smart Witch 3184. I just did some advanced analytics of my own over the last 2 weeks.
No, you too high up. Go down a little more. Them the football ones.
I don't know why right here. These ones?
Yeah.
All right. Episode 16, early funny as F. 3048, outrunning ninjas with the angle. What was that about early?
Oh, it was I said Derrick Henry, man. I said that nobody looked like that 230. You know what I'm saying? 6'4", outrunning niggas with the angle. Slim, like that's different. You can't catch Derrick Henry on an angle. That's crazy.
Next comment of the week, top tier hater. In terms of running ability, Daniel Jones is closer to Josh Allen than Josh Allen is to Lamar Jackson. I agree.
Cap.
Yeah. Tripping. Josh Allen is nowhere close to Lamar runner.
And Daniel Jones is nowhere near close to what's the mental runner. So
he closer to Josh Allen than Josh Allen is closer to Lamar though. That's what it's saying. Like I will take.
I don't think that's crazy.
So y'all think Cam Newton is, even though I think Cam Newton's a better runner than Josh Allen, it's not that far off though. I think Cam Newton is closer to Daniel Jones than he is Lamar.
No,
because Cam Newton is closer to Lamar. Now Cam Newton is closer to Lamar.
I mean,
than Josh Allen.
Cam Newton is a better version of Josh Allen.
Yeah,
Cam Newton is not better than Josh Allen. What are we lying for?
Yeah.
We're talking about rushing the ball. Trent, Jesus. We're talking about running ability.
He's a better runner.
We got so offended so fast. Cam Newton's a better runner.
Because it's not that far off, gang. It's not that far off.
I disagree.
It's not that far off.
Next one. Trayvon 444 NFL is back. That's a fact.
444. My favorite Wendy's meal.
We got Bob So 10. Y'all should do playback game 1 p.m. or the 4 p.m. game. Have a Sunday recap of highlights on Sunday, playback about 1 hour for the recap. Just saying the content is good. That'd be fun.
Y'all want us to live on this motherfucker.
I'm so locked in on Sundays, y'all, bro. I be like in my room.
Swiper.
I got multiple screens. I don't be talking to nobody.
I got bets in. I got fantasy football going. Hey, it's too much going on.
I got bets in.
I got bets in. Fantasy football going. It's too much going on.
Early, what's your setup in the room?
I got TV, full screen on the TV. I got the laptop sitting here. I got the phone on the side. I'm making calls. I got a lot going on. So 75-inch in here chilling with the full screen. I be a lot going on.
If anything,
yeah, I got YouTube TV. So
I'm literally the one that be streaming it on playback. So it's like, bro, that should be new. That shit all day with it. So
wait, how many screens you got in the crib when you watch the games, Trent?
Nah, I don't got that many. I'll be flipping like it's my own red zone. I'll be flipping on YouTube TV because I got Sunday ticket.
Yeah.
Nah, so I got the full screen setup where I can watch 4 games at once.
I got the
I got a 75-inch. So yeah, I'll be chilling.
Matter of fact, that might be the next press box thing next year. Make sure everybody get NFL Sunday ticket. But we'll talk about that on the other side. I definitely got. I have to have a Sunday ticket.
I have Sunday ticket too on my YouTube.
Broncos destroyed me, man.
Oh, you talking about for your parlay? Yeah, man. Shout out. And then MTEL 22, I told Swipe about how good Jay Herbo is, and he made it seem like I didn't know football. Now he's avoiding me. He knows my X's and O's, but I know basketball and football. Can't trick my eyes. I think Herbo's good.
Who picks these comments?
Where Corey at? Nah, man. I need once OG come back, man. I need to talk to him.
Who picked these comments? Hey, Ron, what that early is the MJ of NFL's podcast, man? Come on, man. Put that comment up there, man.
I ain't seen that one.
Everybody seen it. Anybody seen it?
I still don't know what the reference was for that comment.
It was in the chat.
No, but I don't know what that means. I mean, is you talking about Wizard MJ? Like what's
hey, Swipe, why you gotta do that? You don't gotta hate on enough man Shine. You acting real young thuggish right now. You gotta hate on enough man Shine.
Yo, get off the phone, young thug. Get off the phone. Get off the phone, thug.
But like I said, I don't know how much more we're gonna talk about. I don't feel bad for Mahomes because he's had like a historical start to his career with the roster. But yeah, this team is not good.
Justin Herbert, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna start calling Jim Harbaugh. What's my man name off? Lean off me, Joe Clark, because all he do is come to organizations and turn them around. Like Jim Harbaugh is a hell of a coach, dog. He's just different, bro.
Yeah, he's great.
No, Joe Herb. I've been arguing about this for years, J. Rob.
So go ahead and talk about that game too.
Jay Herbo was never rushing the ball. Dog, he run now. That shit changes the whole playbook when he running.
Got hurt twice.
That's honestly always been my only gripe with Justin Herbert. I think he has all the talent in the world. I know I've always been kind of a Justin Herbert hater, but I always felt like the thing that to me was a lot to be desired is like, bro, you can be an absolute playmaker with the football in your hand. Stop.
He was just sitting in the pocket like Tom Brady, you got legs.
Do you remember his game against Wisconsin in the Rose Bowl at Oregon where he rushed for 3 touchdowns to propel them to win that football game? I just want him to tap into that, Justin Herbert. If he tapped into that a little bit more, he'd be so electric, bro.
I literally said he ran. Like, he had games where he ran in Oregon, and niggas in the chat was like, he never ran in Oregon. Bro, I've seen Justin Herbert use his legs. He's the MVP when he uses his legs, J-Rock. This team look way different. He's made plays on the run. That throw he threw to Keenan Allen, he makes plays on the run, bro. It looked different.
Yeah, no, I agree.
We're talking about Geno Smith next?
We're done. He
needs an O-line, bro. O-line whack.
No, you got good when you were 35, man. Let it go. You got good too late.
I'm still a believer in my dog.
Hey, Pete Curl, 74. I ain't gonna lie, Pete. You must ain't got nothing to do with the house, cause ain't no way I'm coaching 74. Not the Raiders. That nigga blood pressure gonna be sky.
He hate home. He hate home.
Oh no, man, because they gonna get into like just being treated like they regular people. Because Nick Saban said he was down there folding laundry and he looked over on the TV. He was like, I don't know if I can keep doing this here weekend. Like, I might go back.
Hey, Tom Brady lost his wife and kids because he couldn't sit home for too long. He's like, I gotta go back.
Bro, they be hating home, bro. They get home, they hate home.
His wife was like, Giselle was like, you won another Super Bowl, you did it without Bill. Time to come home. He was like, 3 more years.
Yeah, they hate home, bro. I'm trying to tell you,
it's hard though to like be super high strung, high maintenance all the time, and then drop off and be retired and go golfing. You know what I mean? That's tough.
Imagine playing in the Super Bowl and then having to go back and do algebra 1 with you.
T.O. almost 50. He's still trying to get back in the league.
T.O.
Yeah, he almost 50.
But there's more. Oh yeah, but there's more to that.
Yeah.
I think Genty looked good. I think if you look at him early, he's explosive.
Talk about it.
But that offensive line.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you. I hear you. There are plays he do make where I go, "Ooh, this clean." But I ain't gonna lie to you. For him, his speed don't translate the way it did in Boise State in the NFL.
No, he looks when he hits the hole,
bro, he's flashing, bro.
With like a weight. Like if he doesn't get hit in the backfield, he can get some momentum.
I like Amari Hampton better as far as his burst because he got more weight on him.
If you're doing that, Hampton ain't been crazy.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
Hampton ain't been crazy, but we expect Jinx to be good. And my biggest gripe was, and Bama tell you, it wasn't that he wasn't good. It was the fact that I kept telling y'all, all they got really is Brock Bowers and him. Teams are going to get on that. That's my biggest thing was he handling around him. He might not. Okay, pause. He might not get 800 yards this season. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Nah, I think you guys. I think they'll figure it out as time goes on. But they look rusty in their run game right now.
But early. He be running through niggas' souls out there.
The O line not there though, but the O line ain't there, Bama. So either Geno Smith gonna get good or Thornton gonna show out. I think Thornton gonna be a good receiver though.
Yeah, he gonna be all right.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. He's going to be A-okay, brother.
What AB said, he's all right.
He's all right.
Yeah, he's gonna be all right, bro. Trust me.
He's gonna be all right, bro. I'm letting you know right now. He's already flashing, bro.
Of the show, we got Falcons, Vikings. Jaden McCarthy looks horrible. He's out with 4 to 6 weeks.
Oh, he looking horrible now.
He's out for 4 to 6 weeks with an injury, so Carson Wentz will be starting. In the meantime, I think this is going to help for Justin Jefferson.
They got Carson Wentz.
Yeah, he's coming in.
Oh man,
Carson Wentz still playing in the NFL.
Come on, bro. He ain't that old, bro.
I might take the Vikings, bro. Vikings.
I'm taking the Bengals. Browning. What can Brown do for you?
I think I'm taking the Vikings too.
Browning do for the Vikings. Bro, with
Carson Wentz, Carson Wentz ain't no close to. Listen, he ain't far from McCarthy.
No, he's better. But with KLC, I'm good.
I wouldn't say he's better, but shit.
What I'm saying
that you was about a bad game. That Falcons game last
Carson Wentz used to be some nice.
But what if it's back to back? He do Sam Darnold, Carson Wentz come in there and look like a dog. What if he does it?
We'll see. But come on, Bengals.
It's possibility.
It's not impossible.
Happen, though. Yeah, it's not impossible. But Carson Wentz really was a dog, bro.
I saw Carson Wentz. Yeah, you niggas got short memory. I saw him the last time he played for the Colts. No, thank you. No, thank you.
By the way, Michael Penix didn't do anything. Drake London didn't do anything. It was all Bijan, all Tyler Algier. They were running the ball the whole game.
But I ain't gonna lie. Once Drake fumbled, they did not get that bit of the ball. He didn't get the ball to like in the fourth quarter. Like they went away from.
It was like 9-6, and they were just like, "Oh,
they could not."
JJ can't throw the ball past the line of scrimmage.
They had Kurt on the side looking like a kicker. Kurt was like this on the side, looking like a kicker. So Kurt,
bro, JJ had 3 fumbles and multiple picks, bro. It was
he didn't look very good.
Bijan is so electric, bro. How he
electric? How y'all be man? He shed the backfield with your boy Algier way too much for me, man. Y'all love them backs.
That's offensive coordinator.
Give me a Saquon. Give me a Jonathan Taylor, please.
What's that got to do with him?
Yeah,
I don't like the fact that you get so much rest.
So you don't like Jahmyr Gibbs?
You know,
I don't understand that.
I don't like. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm be totally honest with you. I don't like when we speak on backs being top 5 backs. I don't like backs shit in the backfield. I ain't gonna lie. Like you can't get that gift from me when you live.
That's not Bijan's choice though. That's his offensive coordinator's doing. His offensive coordinator.
I just know Saquon ain't out of the game on goal line touches. So
Kamara's always been in the timeshare though. Kamara's always been an elite back.
And Kamara has always been one of them guys that he not messing with the guys like I said, like a what Adrian Peterson was, what LT was, like
Kamara
what Saquon Barkley is, what Derrick Henry is. If you're back, I'm gonna be real with you. You can't say nothing about Bijan. If you're back now, you're not putting him in when y'all in the goal line. Y'all giving out them carries. Please stop it, please.
You know they do that to preserve the running back.
Yeah, but Swiper, hear what I'm saying. Algier literally had like 7 carries.
Okay, what about Derrick Henry? Derrick Henry didn't play any third downs.
That's different. You often just third down. When they're in the goal line, Derrick Henry got the ball.
33% of the drive.
But it's not every single third down. What I'm saying is
we got 2 minutes left. You over here arguing about some nonsense with Bijan. Buccaneers, Texans, Baker Mayfield. Look good. Come back.
Baker Mayfield's a dog. Top 10 quarterback, no questions about it.
Yeah, for sure.
And he's not number.
He got that moxie,
he's
man.
Not number 10.
He got that moxie. Yeah, Baker remind me of Phillip Rivers because Phillip Rivers getting niggas' faces.
That's a good one.
Phillip was getting niggas' faces.
That's a good one too.
Hey, Baker was hurt. Baker was hurt and got up and was like, "Oh, wait a minute, hold up now. What's that jump? Call the ambulance." But
Bucky Irvin looked good. Otten looked good.
Man, Bucky Irvin. Oh my God, bro. I said that on Trent's show yesterday, boy. That juke that boy had at the end of the game. That fire! He hit that with that fire! Oh my goodness.
And we should have Nick Chubb sighting. Nick Chubb sighting.
He still got the speed to him.
Swiper, better receiver. Swiper, Nico Collins.
Swiper, you being nice. Swiper, you being nice about that touchdown run, bro. He still
a little 20 yards. What'd you say early?
Better receiver, Nico Collins or Amon-Ra St. Brown.
I'm still taking Nico, but Amon.
Oh my God!
But you realize they got nothing to do with Nico. Like their offense is bad. Their offense is bad right now.
I ain't gonna lie, Nico don't get his separation ain't there for me at times. To be honest with you,
bro. But I'm saying Nico the last 3 years have been one of the best at separating. The issue is their offense makes no sense. They sit under center and run stop routes.
Yeah.
Like and then they're playing a bunch of old men. They were man. I'm not gonna get into.
He should have caught that pass to the back of the end zone too. I ain't gonna lie to you. But
no. The ball was this far away from his hands.
Hey, you 6'5", brother. Go get that.
Stop it. Shaq couldn't have grabbed that with Shaq on his shoulders.
You seen that cat? Hey, listen, if Baker throw a little more inside, that one-hander that Mike Evans about to come down with, woo!
That's going to do it for today's episode. We'll be back on Sunday. Hopefully early we'll have learned something about football by then, talking about Nico Collins catch that ball in the back of the end zone with 6 feet of distance between him and the ball.
I'm being nasty.
Hey, you know that meme that when you used to dance with a girl at like a church event, leave room for the Holy Spirit? It was the Holy Spirit between Nico and that ball when CJ Stroud threw that. But we'll be back on Sunday at 11 a.m. to talk fantasy and talk about all the games upcoming. Yo, Bama, J-Rob, early. This is Swiper. Y'all know what time it is. See you on the other side.